At the moment of conception, the mind becomes embodied. The strongest karmic connection is typically with one's parents, as was the case for you. The timing was perfect, leading to your conception in the womb. Slanderous speech is considered one of the most severe moral transgressions. The root of hate already creates unwholesome karma, but when slander is deliberate, the negative impact intensifies. If the slanderous statement is false, the combination of falsehood and slander creates a powerful unwholesome karma. Reflecting on the suffering caused by desire can lead to a mindset of renunciation. Renunciation is not a shift from happiness to sorrow or abundance to destitution. It is a transition from superficial pleasures to a higher state of happiness and peace, from being controlled by desires to mastering oneself. Desire leads to fear and sorrow, while renunciation brings fearlessness and joy. When it comes to the seriousness of killing, there is a distinction between taking a human life and killing an animal. Killing a human is considered more karmically heavy because humans have a more developed moral sense and greater spiritual potential than animals. Among human beings, the karmic weight of an action depends on various factors, including the qualities of the person affected and the relationship between the individuals involved. For instance, taking the life of someone with high spiritual qualities or someone who has been a personal benefactor, such as a parent or teacher, is considered a particularly serious offense. The motivation behind an act of killing also plays a significant role in determining its moral weight. Acts of killing can stem from greed, hatred, or delusion, with killings driven by hatred being the most severe. The level of premeditation involved in the act further increases its karmic weight. The intensity of effort exerted and the strength of negative emotions also contribute to the negative karma generated by the action. When it comes to theft, the moral weight of the action is influenced by three main factors. Firstly, the value of the stolen object directly correlates with the severity of the offense. Secondly, the moral qualities of the victim impact the weight of the theft. Lastly, the subjective state of the thief, whether motivated by greed or hatred, also affects the karmic consequences. Acts of theft driven by hatred are considered heavier than those motivated solely by greed. Choosing to refrain from stealing demonstrates honesty and respect for the possessions of others. Contentment, being satisfied with what one has without resorting to dishonest means to increase wealth, is also a virtue. Generosity, on the other hand, involves giving away one's own wealth and possessions for the benefit of others, serving as the highest form of virtue opposite to stealing. Sometimes, a man may attend a temple for many years, facing difficult times. However, after he stops attending the temple, he may find that his troubles have disappeared. It is a common misconception that leaving the temple is what solved his problems, but in reality, his troubles were alleviated by the good karma he had accumulated while attending the temple. The challenges he faced while attending were simply a result of that good karma not yet coming to fruition. It is important for man to let go of his pride, as the opinions of others have no impact on our true selves. People praise or criticize our actions, not us as individuals. The law of karma dictates that if we owe something to someone, it will be taken from us eventually, regardless of our actions or words. Conversely, if someone owes us, we will be repaid with interest in due time. Therefore, there is no use in lamenting over situations that did not go as planned, as the law of karma will always balance the scales with the appropriate interest. It is futile to dwell on past grievances, as either our past actions have led to the current situation, or the other party will have to repay us in some form. Until man awakens to the realities of life, he will remain entangled in the cycle of karma and suffering.